This is ABC 7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us tonight. Developer Harvey Vengroff is making progress with an affordable housing project, but it's not in Sarasota. Vengroff says the warm reception he received today in Manatee County is in stark contrast to the treatment he received last week in the city of Sarasota. But there is an update there as well. ABC 7's Ray Collins has more on both projects. Ray?
Hey, Haley, Vengroff isn't holding back when it comes to his comments on Manatee County versus the city of Sarasota, even though it appears now a compromise is in the works for his project on Fruitville Road. This is some of the land on US 41 near 301 in Bradenton that Harvey Vengroff wants to convert into affordable housing.
To the north of the existing building, Manatee County is allowing us to build about 150 two-bedroom apartments.
He says the planning board changed zoning to make it happen.
In Manatee County, we had no concessions at all. Everybody just wanted to do the right thing.
That may be Vengroff's not-so-subtle dig at the Sarasota City Commission that wanted to force Vengroff's privately funded workforce housing project to undergo annual government inspections. But after he walked out of the crowded meeting and revoked his plan, the city has now agreed to drop the apartment inspections.
We've come up with a creative solution to that. Mr. Vengroff has agreed to send the city his insurance inspections every year or every 6 months, which will feature or at least highlight the status and the condition of the properties.
But the city manager says the project is not a done deal yet.
The project, there's a long way to go. He still would have to go through rezoning and site plan. But I think we're all in better shape now as a result of having the conversations and hitting a little bump in the road. I think everybody is well-intentioned. This is a very unique project.
Vengroff's looking forward to Monday's meeting and says he's glad the city officials in Sarasota reached out to find a compromise.
But in Manatee County, it was just so much nicer. They polled their population and did the right thing right away.
So that Fruitville Road proposal is workforce housing, which means unless you're working, you can't live there. It's aimed at waiters and waitresses and the service industry that works in downtown Sarasota but can't afford to live nearby, Haley.
And Ray, is Vengroff relieved now that the city has dropped its demands for those annual apartment inspections by the city?
Yeah, he's relieved, but he's mostly surprised it was ever an issue since it's a privately funded project, all his own money.
Good point. All right. Thank you, Ray. Frontier Communications will be making several changes to its services. This after execs met with Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, whose office has received more than 700 complaints in just a short time about the company that recently acquired landline phone, TV, and internet services from Verizon. Frontier has agreed to prioritize complaints involving seniors or those with medical needs. Frontier has set up a SWAT team to coordinate a quicker response to outages, and every customer who reports a service issue will get a credit on their bill no later than the end of June with no contract necessary. And representatives will answer your calls from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. on a new customer service line, which is on your screen. A program that helps inmates in Manatee County turn their lives around is getting a new life itself. The Florida Department of Corrections was going to cancel its contract with the Bridges of America Transition Center in Bradenton, but funding will continue and Bradenton Bridge will now stay open for at least another 2 years. It helps women who are incarcerated get back on their feet and transition back into society.
It was a great program. It helped me so much to find out who I was and who I want to become.
The stories that come out of here are just amazing, and the women have a second chance on life to transition back into a normal lifestyle, normal healthy lifestyle.
There are 120 women currently in the program. It costs $1.85 million to run this facility, which is funded by the Department of Corrections. And now we'll head over to Bob and get a check on our forecast.
Haley, another warm night. Right now we have just a few clouds around, but generally temperatures in the mid to upper 70s at this hour. A few clouds in Venice right now, and as far as our current conditions go, in Sarasota, clear there. The dew point's high, 70, and the humidity 79%. Winds are calm, and the pressure is falling ever so slightly now. It's down to 30.06 inches, and in Bradenton it's 74. Same in Venice. We still have this area of high pressure that's going to stay pretty much where it is. it is weakening somewhat as this frontal system approaches and kind of bumps into it. Now this high will shift a little bit off to the south tomorrow. We will see some of the high clouds again, it looks like throughout the morning hours. Not as many as we saw this morning, but they'll be around as a result of the storms out there in the Gulf of Mexico. We had a little sea breeze action earlier, not much to it at all, just a few passing showers here and there. It's well inland and winds are rather calm, so that's just going to die out tonight. And we are not anticipating any significant rainfall over the next 24 hours. We will see 1 or 2 isolated showers popping up along that sea breeze front again tomorrow. A little bit better chance for some rain to the north as that front approaches. We'll talk more about that front and what it means for overall weather coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you, Haley.
Thank you, Bob. In the midst of a dispute over health care on the Suncoast, we're hearing from the heads of 2 of the major local hospitals. Sarasota Memorial is awaiting approval from the state for its application of need to build a new 80-bed facility in Venice. But Venice currently has a hospital. Venice Regional says there are already enough services in place in the area, and a new hospital could be a burden on residents.
As you duplicate services and actually create excess capacity, then you end up with an additional tax burden that it will be passed on to the residents.
We continue to have folks that live in the South County come up to our hospital. So over 20% of our volume right now comes out of the Venice and Northport areas and other places in between.
A decision on SMH's certificate of need is expected to be made next month by the Agency for Healthcare Administration. New numbers are in for Sarasota City Commissioner Susan Chapman's legal fees, but they could still go much higher. The city of Sarasota confirms taxpayers have covered $261,000 to defend Chapman in a suit filed against her by Citizens for Sunshine. But this latest figure is from the end of March and also was before the case actually went to trial this past week. Chapman's legal team includes 2 of Sarasota's most expensive lawyers, Bill Fuller and Tom Schultz. If Chapman loses this case involving an alleged Sunshine Law violation, taxpayers would likely have to pay the plaintiff's legal fees as well. Fresh off a similar trip to California, Governor Rick Scott has announced he will be heading to another state led by a Democratic governor in an attempt to lure jobs to Florida. He plans on going to Louisiana this summer. Scott says former Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal, a Republican, tried to cut taxes, balance the budget, and build a better business climate. But now current Governor John Bel Edwards has already raised taxes. Edwards' office quickly responded, saying Scott omitted the larger part of the narrative that Jindal's efforts led to the state facing a $1 billion deficit. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. Plus, in a special assignment, ABC 7's Max Wittitz braves being surrounded by alligators to give us an up-close look at Deep Hole at Myakka River State Park.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory.
It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct prices.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell. Replacing your windows will not just beautify your home, but save you big bucks on your energy bills. I've done the research. I've seen the factory. New South Window is my hands-down choice.
New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
Sunset Fiat is Italian style. Sunset Fiat is fashion forward. Come see the all-new Fiat collection at Sunset Fiat with new 2015 Fiat 500s priced from $12,999. Sunset Fiat is cool and sexy with freedom to move and room to evolve. Visit Sunset Fiat in Sarasota or shop online at fiatusaofsarasota.com.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
I'm Dale Mast, and we're celebrating 40 years on the west coast of Florida.
It's our 40th anniversary, and it's time for a celebration, the Culligan Hydration Celebration. For a limited time, celebrate by taking $250 off any Culligan home system. That's $250 off Culligan water softener systems, drinking water systems, or whole house water filters. Help us celebrate our 40th anniversary. And remember,
for better water, pure and simple, call today and say,
"Hey, Culligan man."
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
All this month, ABC7 is giving you the chance to win a dream vacation for two to Hawaii. Start your day with Good Morning Suncoast every weekday and look for our vacay word of the day. Then register that day's word by midnight at mysuncoast.com. Good luck. ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
For those of us who want to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life, Myakka River State Park in Sarasota County is a prime spot. Throughout the year, people from all around the globe visit the park to take in an old piece of old Florida. And as ABC7's Max Winnett shows us in this special assignment, it's there that they can experience a hair-raising encounter with some massive reptiles in a place called Deep Hole.
Myakka River State Park, 38,000 acres of pristine and protected land and water. In the middle of it all, a large sinkhole, 200 feet across and 130 feet deep, known around here as Deep Hole.
Deep Hole is really kind of a fascinating natural feature of our park. A lot of people don't know about it.
Only 30 people are permitted to visit Deep Hole every day. Park Service Specialist Teresa Good is taking me off the beaten path to see it.
We're going to take a left on Deep Hole Road, and it's going to be a dirt road about 2.5 miles all the way down to our destination.
Joining me is wildlife expert Damon Hurd.
I think what makes this place so special is it's only a short distance from, Sarasota, Bradenton area, but it feels so rural and like you're out in the middle of nowhere. It feels kind of like the Everglades.
What makes Deep Hole really feel like the river of grass? The alligators.
If you're looking for alligators, this is probably one of the best spots. It has one of the highest concentrations of alligator population in Sarasota County, and they are some of the largest alligators you'll see as well.
I've been told the best way to see the gators is by kayak.
You're going to be in a place like you've never imagined. You're going to feel like you're in prehistoric Florida because of all the gators and the wildlife.
Reluctantly, I accept the challenge. It's only a few minutes before I spot the first reptile, followed by another and another and another. There are dozens, if not a couple hundred.
So I am all by myself in a kayak right now, surrounded by alligators. The heads are popping out of the water, surrounding my kayak. It can be a little bit unsettling.
Now, fortunately, these gators are more frightened of me than I should be of them.
They don't see humans as a food source or anything like that, so they're skittish, and that's a normal reaction and what you want to see of a wild alligator.
Yet it's other types of food that draw all of these gators here, especially during the dry season.
A lot of fish get trapped in there when the water gets low because they can't get out to the rest of the lake, and wading birds love it down there. There's a lot of snails and different things, so there's plenty of food for the alligators at Deep Hole.
And at Deep Hole, it's an experience like none other. In Sarasota County, Max Winnett's ABC7, your Suncoast News.
And for more on this story, including photos and video from Deep Hole, you can log on to our website, mysuncoast.com. I will not be attempting that. I will not be going out in a kayak with all those alligators.
I remember years ago I went out there fishing, not there exactly, but
not in Deep Hole.
near the lake there, and the gators were going by and we were fishing. I'm going, this is probably not the best idea in the world.
Scary.
Yeah, waders up to my chest and not too fast. And so a great story
thanks.
there. And
Yeah.
Crowley Museum Nature Center, which is out there too, not too far away. Great place too to kind of experience the
Learn
real
more
Florida.
about it.
Yeah, a little bit more. Speaking of nature, we're watching our birds up high above our tower here at our studios at ABC 7 in downtown Sarasota. You can see Sarah just kind of perched above Sunny, which is chilling out. And Sunny seems to be kind of like a chilling bird, doesn't it?
Very chill bird.
Yeah, just taking it easy as time goes by. Weather looking pretty good for them and for all of the folks out there. A beautiful day today. Anna Maria webcam showing at least the afternoon was sunny. The morning, a lot of clouds around. We could still see some clouds tomorrow morning as a result of the storm system out in the Gulf of Mexico approaching front. The front isn't going to have a big impact on our weather, but it will change this high pressure ridge a little bit and cause it to weaken somewhat, which will allow a little bit more activity as far as storms go in the afternoon along the sea breeze front. Most of it should be inland as a result of the west to southwesterly winds. That usually causes those storms to move inland. Here's the front right now making its way through Alabama and into North Georgia. It will continue to sag to the south, and it won't have a lot of steam with it to move on through, so we're not going to cool down anytime soon. But as I mentioned, it will bump that high pressure out a little bit and give us a little bit more instability in the atmosphere. We had a few brief showers along that sea breeze front earlier, and you can see the showers out in the Gulf kind of weakening, but the higher clouds associated with those will be moving overhead tomorrow morning. Currently, the airport is clear there, 77. The dew point pretty high, 70. So the muggy air is around. The winds are calm. The pressure 30.06, and that is falling slightly. The high today was above average, 88, not close to the record though. 94 set in 2012. This morning's low was above average, as it will be tomorrow. No rainfall, and looks like things will stay pretty dry near the coast. We have a better chance for some coastal showers, I think, come midweek next week, as we'll see more moisture and a southeasterly wind flow, which will bring those storms possibly right there near the coast. Jacksonville now 75, 78 in Key West. Temperature's pretty warm still at this hour. It's 80 degrees in Arcadia and 77 now in Northport. Punta Gorda at 76 degrees, 75 in Inglewood, and the same in Braden Beach. Well, the cold front comes down and moves into North Florida, where it eventually fades away for the most part. We will see, as I said, an increase in some cloudiness, not a lot of rain associated with this front as it eventually fizzles out right across central Florida. Another one, thin line of clouds that you see right there on Saturday night will not have an impact at all on our weather, as it will actually fade away prior to even arriving into Florida. Big storms causing some rain problems and flooding problems over West Virginia into parts of Ohio, as well as into North Carolina. As the rest of the nation goes, though, not a lot of warnings tonight. Good news, finally a break after a very rough week. Last 5 days has been tough for severe weather. A flood watch still in effect over parts of, as I said, West Virginia. Temperatures 50s and 60s over the Northeast. Boston at 61, 53 in Denver, and Salt Lake City now at 70 degrees. Wichita at 64. And Dallas now 72 degrees, 77 in Houston, and temperature 73 in Macon. Temperatures in the 70s for the most part over all of Florida. For boaters, looks good. It has been good. Winds out of the north switching to the west at 5 to 10 knots tomorrow. Seas running 2 feet or less, and the water temperature starting to warm up, 81 degrees. Tides upcoming, the next low tide at 1:40 and a high tide coming up at 8:54 tomorrow morning. Mostly fair, warm tonight, 68 for your low. Tomorrow, pretty much same story. Some clouds in the morning, mostly sunny in the afternoon, 86 your high. The extended forecast is calling for warm temperatures, nearing 90 degrees by Sunday, and there's that better chance of rain come Wednesday and Thursday. Got to tell you, this is the best time for fishing. Not a lot of people out in the water right now because most of them have gone north. On top of that, the water temperature is still bearable at this time. The sounds of a mama osprey protecting its youngins as we make our way out into the bay. And DJ Fitz Otis getting down, making some sounds of his own with his reel.
You guys want to keep some, don't you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just like that, just like that.
Lots of action above as this osprey was checking us out, and below as these guys were dancing about. We were all in search of the same thing, lunch, as Frank catches and hauls in yet another keeper. A few clouds kept things cool, and a slack tide did the same for the fishing. But the guy's stick-to-itiveness pays off.
Oh, yeah. We caught some fish when we first started, and we've had a long dry spell for about 2 hours, and boy, now we got them going again.
And then Alan hooks up this nice bluefish.
Oh, shoot. Hey, I was getting the net.
That one got away, but not this next one, as Fitz freelining a shrimp on a long shank hook brings in the biggest one of the day.
Oh, whoa, yeah. That's the kind we were looking for. Big old trout. Nice.
And nice it was out on the water, as it looks to stay that way through the weekend.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, Frank.
That's the way to do. Catch a nice keeper trout on a beautiful day. We're catching fish. Hey, remember, take a kid fishing, because someday they may take you.
We're sweating a lot. Here, get a look at this. This is going viral on the internet right now. Thousands of stingrays were spotted near Anna Maria. This was courtesy of Captain Scott Moore. He sent me this via email, and this is near Anna Maria. These are called cow-nose stingray. They do have stingers on them, and they can't hurt. They're in a mating pattern right here. They're usually in shallow water, and what they do is they flap their fins to kind of stir up the sand, and then they can get their mollusks. They eat all sorts of things there. And get a look at this. This is the captain afterward, I guess, catching this huge snapper, and that was about 8 miles offshore, I think he said. Thanks for the video, and a nice catch there, Captain. Always doing well. As far as tournaments go, there's lots of them going on right now, and this one already in progress the first week, about to complete. Fishing from May 7th through June 12th. I believe you can still sign up for the other weeks at Sarasota tarpontournament.net. And this one kicks off tomorrow at Marina Jack, a great tournament to benefit Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's the Gulf Coast Open, and go to the gulfcoastopen.com for more information to sign up for this wonderful event, helping out Make-A-Wish, which is always done great things. And this one has been going on for 33 years now, longer than I've been here. May 13th to the 15th, and that's at the Bradenton Yacht Club. I know a lot of people involved in that tomorrow, and that is going to be a great tournament over the weekend. And the good news is, all these tournaments going on, the weather is perfect for boating.
That's right.
There's no real concerns. Seas will be running less than 2 feet through the weekend.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
All right, so get out there. Thank you, Bob. Venice Elementary has a new principal. Erin Del Castillo will take over her new position on June 14th. She'll succeed Teresa Baus, who retired last December. Del Castillo currently serves as the assistant principal for the elementary school grades at Pineview School. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on a pedal. You get a clean mop pad that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Discover the biggest savings of the year on some of America's favorite vehicles during the Drive and Discover event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Get America's best value, a new Grand Caravan for just $18,999 or a new Dodge Journey for just $16,999. Stop by today to shop the area's biggest selection of Ram trucks and save up to $8,000 on your new Ram. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Did you know? When your dog stays at Canine Corral, the play is free? Contact Canine Corral today about boarding and daycare packages. Canine Corral, where the love is.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
Now, sports.
The schedule is all set for the Eastern Conference Final between the Lightning and Penguins. Every game has an 8 p.m. start time. Pittsburgh is the higher seed, so they will host the Bolts in Game 1 tomorrow night. Games 3 and 4 will be in Tampa next Wednesday and Friday. Tickets are on sale. As for injuries, J.T. Brown, Steven Stamkos, and Anton Stralman all practiced today. Stamkos, though, is still not taking part in any drills involving contact. Noah Spence has put pen to paper, officially becoming a Buccaneer. The defensive end signed his rookie contract with the team today after Tampa Bay selected him with the 39th overall pick in last month's NFL draft. Spence had 11.5 sacks and 63 tackles last season with Eastern Kentucky. Day 1 of the Players Tournament is in the books at Sawgrass. It's considered the unofficial 5th major on the PGA Tour with the highest purse of the year. Jason Day tops the leaderboard after tying the course record today by shooting a 9 under 63. That's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's lotto numbers straight ahead.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
And for a limited time, Minnesota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59. Ceramic tile 99 cents. And 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents. But these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Minnesota Flooring today.
You can check on them. You can worry about them. You can even choose a car for them.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Love.
We're okay.
It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Keep them safe. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
The home at 19 Walker Court. The agent. The rolling of sleeves. The look over. The look under. The application of dirt under fingernails. Turning over every rock. Turning over every chimney. Checking the nooks, checking the crannies, checking the walls. The floors, the gutters, the doors. Finding the flaw, calling the specialist, fixing it, cleaning it, prepping it, painting it, listing it, showing it, selling it. The sign of a RE/MAX agent.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
finally, tonight, the severe wildfire in Canada has driven tens of thousands of people from their homes. But 2 airlines are doing their part to make that incredibly difficult ordeal a bit more comfortable. Evacuees have been able to bring their pets with them on Canadian North and WestJet flights for free. Dogs, cats, even turtles, as seen here, have been spotted aboard these evacuation flights, bringing a sense of home to many who have lost theirs. Look at this kitty looking at the plane. So cute. Some of them were able to actually go on the flights. You know, normally they have to be in their kennels or under the seat or whatever, and they made some exceptions.
That's good. You know,
yeah,
I mean,
hopefully you're not allergic if you're on that flight.
Yeah,
but
tough going for a lot of those people up there. And this is
I
just
know.
one little thing to help out.
One small thing, that's right. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow.